All right, in our first video, we looked at how labels, text boxes, and buttons worked. Now we're going to have a look and see how images work. So I can go ahead and go back into my edit mode here, and I'm going to drag an image onto the screen, and I'll line it up here. Right now it has no image in it. So I can do that in one of two ways. I can upload a picture from my computer, or I can just go out on the internet, find an image, and find one I like, and copy the image URL. Let's do that. So I'm going to just right click and say copy image address on an image I like. I'll come back over here, click on our picture box, it's called image one. Right now it says no file source, and I can say, well, I want to type in the URL, or I can upload an image, or I could just go ahead and paste the URL I just copied, and there is our dog and our pig. You can see the aspect ratios sort of stretched. Let's say, what does float in place do? Stretch. Let's make it look a little better. There we go. So we've got an image. Every element in our user interface has different properties. You can see over here when I changed the height, it changed the width and height here, and this X and Y is just the location of where it is on the screen. So you can change it. As I change that, you can see it go up and down. Let's do something a little more drastic. You can see it jumps down a whole bunch more. 12, let's go back to 200. That seemed pretty good. And let's say our width is 310, sounds good. Height, let's say 240. All right. But you'll notice it has other things too: background colors, borders, shadows, and visible and invisible. Let's make a button that makes this disappear. I'm going to go ahead and grab my button, drop it on the screen, drag it to about here, and I'm going to actually cut it in about half. So I'll say it's 150 wide, and right now it's called button 1, but let's change its name to button disappear. Disappear. So whenever we click it, let's change the text of the button as well. Instead of saying button, we'll say disappear. So when someone clicks it, we're going to make this disappear. So how do we do that? Similar to before, we're going to go back into our blocks. We have a different button now. We have the button from before, and we've got button disappear. So we say when button disappear is clicked, what do we want to happen? We know we want something to happen to our image. So we're going to look here under our image. Well, we've got a whole bunch of stuff we can do. We can change the picture, we can change the size and all that kind of stuff. But if you keep looking down, you'll see image 1's visible, or set image 1. We want to set image 1's visible to true or false. So right now it's set to true. Let's set it to false. Let's run it and see what happens. When I push disappear, button disappears, or the picture disappears. But let's say I want it to come back. When I click it a second time, it doesn't come back. So how do we do that? If I look at my blocks, I'm going to jump out of preview mode here. Before we set our image's visibility, we might want to check to see, well, is it visible or not? We can do that on our control with an if block. We can basically say, hey, if it's already visible, make it invisible, and if it's invisible, make it visible. So you remember back in our image, we had this, image 1's visible. So we're going to check. If image 1 is visible, it will return true. So if this line is true, it will do whatever is here. Well, if it's visible, we want to make it invisible, which means that we're setting image 1's visibility to false. Otherwise, I'm going to just duplicate that whole block. So if up here we check to see, is it visible? And it says, nope, it's false, meaning it's invisible. Then we're going to do this else instead of the do. Change that to true. So if it's visible, make it invisible. If it's already invisible, make it visible. Let's test it out. Click my button, makes it disappear. Click it again, makes it reappear. I'm going to go ahead and go back out of preview mode. So let's do something else. we've got our image box here. We might want to change which image is appearing. And let's do that in the next video.